Oh, yeah.
Come back, come back. Baby, come back. Come back home. What the fuck, bro?
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. And we will not have a run back.
Fighting each other for the ball, huh?
Touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They begin on the ground with Guerrero. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And he's got some space here.
Oh, baby.
Some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1. In motion goes the tight end. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Higgins. They'll get 3 as the
play like that.
Continues.
That's all it is.
The Chargers had 14-2 heading into this final week. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites.
The Dolphins won 15 straight, though.
Teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play.
There
Not
it
just
is.
in their
Why
winning,
did I gotta lose
but
it
how
there,
they're getting it done.
Open man downfield is Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. That was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got a man and he hits it in stride.
Smart.
Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Pass caught by Pearsall. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean,
Yeah, go ahead. Throw that thing, Purd. Purd dog.
He's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The 49ers
you
with
put
the
in work online, I see.
The second quarter.
You need to start practicing
as they've
more.
got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll try the middle with Garindo.
He's going to field fullback for no reason.
You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On 3rd down, it's Garindo. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to us. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether you should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there. Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall with touchdown number 8 on the year.
I could just fucking play some defense for once in my life. That'd be nice.
Have now taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
What's up, pup? What you doing? Girl, come on. Not right now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Oh!
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Herbert going to change the look. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, damn.
It's caught.
Oh, damn.
25. Touchdown. A great effort there. 75 yards.
That was easy.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated.
Little crossover.
Giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Get off me.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Garendo on 1st down.
Oh, damn, man, you can do that.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They go play action here. Purdy. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down.
Oh, man.
Combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking left side, and he's got him in.
Nice. You got to rush 3, bro.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they
Oh, yeah, 4 on there, my bad.
there on 3rd down and 5. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation.
Deontay Johnson, first catch of the year.
In that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
A handoff running right, Garendo.
Good
And he
job.
is met in his tracks behind
Solid
the line of
defense.
scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Purdy looking to throw.
Go ahead, Rick.
And he'll be out just a
Damn.
yard or 2 shy of the 30.
What a snag.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Garendo.
Ooh, come on, boy.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Offensive linemen
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
I'm not blocking.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind
That's
the
crazy.
line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one
Hey,
more
damn.
yard
Guy over in the fucking...
problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Do-do-do-do.
I like the call.
Do-do-do-do.
They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed.
How do you not block him? I'm sliding left with a running back. You still don't block him.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it
Right.
with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Purdy.
Oh.
And it'll be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half. So
Oh,
shit. Let's just go out and play our best football and win for us.
Yeah, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's across midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side to Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now this one finds McConkey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Herbert throwing again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field. They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And now an audible here into something else.
The tight end in motion right. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Carry him forward,
And
5.
get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
It's largely with the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
What are you doing, Bosa?
A great play there.
With his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Patty cake. Give a dog a bone.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Another try for Guerrero. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for.
Fucking blast his ass.
32-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Herbert going to change the play here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, that one complete to McConkey. Finding room in midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown.
What are you running that way for, Chin?
Instead,
God.
the team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Quarterback's running at you. You decide to run to the route. You're not the quarterback. That makes sense.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Yeah, I got that one, though.
And seeing no options,
should have thrown it, bro.
Tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now they'll change things up. Now it's Herbert. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third.
All right, Bella, we get it.
So 1st and goal,
all
6
right.
points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
In motion, the tight end. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Herbert.
Yeah, get his fucking ass. Come on, baby.
But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is...
Damn, that was a stupid pick before half.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Looks like the weakest streak ever. It's fucking talent. Man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive
one-handed.
quickly.
Stupid
And that's
fuck.
to the left sideline and incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Handoff here, Guerrero. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Herbert now.
Oh, baby!
Right, and that's complete.
Damn!
And all the way in for a Charger
Thought I had that.
A big
Got it.
play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Right over my head.
And
Damn.
the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
No slide blocking left, and the fucking tackle will go out.
Such a big lead late. The effort hasn't lasted one bit.
Goofy
If
fucks.
the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, my God.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert changing things up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Go Lion, 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 Lion. Crowd right.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Glad McConkey, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
It's going to come up. Stupid stuff.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because
oh my gosh.
At this point, get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 10. A give running left now, Guerrero. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Charger drive about to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Hey, Kaplan.
They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Yeah!
Down he goes. The
Finally!
Get there.